In a quiet corner of a misty garden, under a curl of moss and ivy, lived Donald the Snails. He wasn't fast or flashy, but he loved to listen to the wind and watch the way light danced on dewdrops. More than anything, Donald wanted to shine, not just feel special, but truly glow. Every evening, Donald peeked out from his leafy shelter to watch the fireflies sparkle above the grass. He whispered to himself, "One day, I'll glow just like them." The fireflies never noticed him, but their shimmering lights lit up his dreams. One twilight, Donald overheard an old worm say, "They say deep in the forest lies a glowing spring. If your heart is true and your shell is strong, it might just share its light with you." Donald's eyes widened. A glowing spring! The idea thrilled him. Though the forest was far beyond his garden, Donald made up his mind. He would journey there and find the light. At dawn, Donald began his slow crawl across the garden's edge. The grass felt taller than trees, the soil uneven beneath him, but his determination was steady and calm. He passed under towering daisies, climbed over a sleepy toadstool, and slid carefully across a pebble warmed by the sun. For the first time in his life, Donald felt like a traveler. That afternoon, clouds rolled in and rain fell gently. Donald found shelter beneath a curled fern, listening to droplets pattering above. He thought of home, but he didn't turn back. When the storm cleared, the world smelled fresh and full of possibility. A line of ants marched beside him, carrying crumbs 10 times their size. "Stay strong," they chirped, and Donald smiled. Deeper in the forest, things grew dimmer. Shadows stretched long, and the trees above tangled like whispers. Donald inched on, wondering if the glowing spring could really be true. He met a moss-covered rock who spoke slowly. "The glowing spring tests more than shells. You must pass through the fog of doubt first." Donald gulped, but nodded. The fog of doubt was thick and cold, curling around him like questions he couldn't answer. "What if I'm not meant to glow?" he thought. "What if I never make it?" His tiny heart beat fast, but he kept sliding forward. With every doubt that crept into his mind, Donald remembered the fireflies and how they glowed simply by being who they were. As he exited the fog, Donald noticed something strange. His shell shimmered faintly in the dim light. Just a flicker, but it was there. He blinked and smiled. The forest opened into a quiet glade where the moonlight poured like silver syrup. And there, at the center, bubbled a crystal spring that shimmered in the dark. Donald approached it slowly, awed by its glow. The spring whispered, "Why have you come?" Donald replied, "To find the light. I want to glow, not to impress, but to understand." The spring rippled gently. "You have faced doubt and chosen wonder. The glow you seek was always within you, Donald the Snail. The journey revealed what you already carried." As Donald leaned over the water, his reflection sparkled. His shell now shimmered with a soft, silvery glow that pulsed gently with his heartbeat. He was glowing. He lingered beside the spring, watching his glow flicker like a secret lantern. The forest didn't cheer. No grand applause came, but Donald felt full of courage, peace, and light. When he finally turned to head home, the path no longer felt so daunting. He knew each root and leaf would greet him differently now. He carried the glow with him. The journey back took days, but Donald didn't mind. He moved slowly, still glowing, leaving behind the faintest trail of light. Creatures paused to watch him pass. By the time he reached his garden, the fireflies were just beginning their dance. Donald settled on his favorite leaf, and for the first time, they noticed him glowing too. One firefly blinked beside him. "You shine like moonlight," it said. Donald chuckled softly. "I suppose I do, but it's not just for show. It's a part of who I've become." From that night on, Donald didn't just watch the stars. He became one of them. His glow was gentle but steady, like the heart of someone who dared to dream. And though the garden never changed, everything felt brighter. Because in a quiet, mossy corner, a little snail named Donald had brought home a piece of the forest's light.